This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is August 27, 2022. We are located at 431 Conejo Bluff Court, Thousand Oaks, California, 91362, and we are performing a video sewer inspection. There is a clean out box in the garage. There's two clean outs inside the box. We're going to pop the camera through one right now. We'll take a look and see where it's going. We may not be able to tell because they're side by side instead of front to back. So it's difficult sometimes to tell which one's going out to the street. Try the back one for a moment. One of them's pretty well plugged. Yeah, we're going to try this one first and just take a look. So this is our property going out to the street. And there's a garage on the side of the house right at the front. And this is our 4-inch ABS plastic mainline sewer clean out. We're going to zero out our camera monitor to get a good accurate reading. And we're going to begin running through. Appears to be going out toward the street. What we're going to do is we're going to get in about 20 feet. And it is ABS plastic pipe and fittings. Now appears to be transitioning to green SDR plastic pipe and some PVC plastic pipe and fittings. Make another turn. Slight turn. We're in the green SDR plastic sewer piping. We're going to pause for one moment and we're going to locate this area, make sure we're going out toward the street.
You guys want me to flush?
Okay, we are in the driveway area outside the right garage as you're facing the house from the front of the street. We located the area about 20 feet out. We are running out toward the street. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Generally, we have long lengths of plastic piping or whatever the kind of piping is that they use for the sewer running out toward the street, usually about 20-foot lengths. Coming up upon another joint at about 48 feet 6 inches. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. So far the plastic line looks to be in pretty fair condition. We're going to run water once we get all the way out to the city sewer. May have to run it beforehand even because it is so long, but then we'll check the line and see if there's any bellies once we have water in the line, or see if it's draining real well. You have a PVC fitting, appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Out about 75 feet.
Slide over Tony's chair in there.
Coming upon another fitting, PVC plastic. Looks like we are transitioning possibly to PVC plastic now, and we're still running out. This may be, I don't know if it's a lateral or not. It doesn't look like we're out far enough, but it could be. We'll find out here in a moment. We can locate as well. Another joint right there appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Have a little bit of buildup in the piping, but that'll wash through with normal use. It just breaks off, washes through. Holding a little bit of water right here. Got a little flat spot in this section of piping, but it's not terrible, and it's such a long run. It's a short little dip in the piping, which we do not believe will cause an issue. Should be fine.
How common is that?
Very common. And we have another joint right here at 123 feet. We're going to pause for a moment and try and run some water. Okay, we're going to continue running out now. We got water running. Sometimes a little difficult to see the joints with the water running, but we'll see it on the way back. That actually looks like an increase right there at 126 feet. Appears to be the lateral. So that would more than likely be going from 4-inch to 6-inch piping, and it looks like concrete sewer piping. Right there, it's got the aggregate in it. And 128 feet, we're going to pause here. We're going to locate this at about 129 feet. Going to see if this is the city lateral. Okay, we're going to begin pulling back. We are in the city sewer. We located this area that we're at right now, right next to the manhole, which is right outside the driveway in the street. We're going to begin pulling back now, and that's concrete aggregate, which is in the city sewer. And then we also transition right there to green SDR plastic. So we got some concrete, a little bit of water flowing through there. This is all concrete aggregate, sewer piping, and a lot of it we get doesn't look great, but that looks to be in good condition. Looks to be in fair and maintainable condition. Now we transition back to the homeowner's lateral, which is in the street. The homeowner owns this section of the lateral in the street, and this is PVC. And that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. I believe it's fairly new. All looks to be pretty decent condition. I say fair and maintainable condition, and that's as good as it gets without it being brand new. We have a little bit of standing water in the lateral. You can see it swirling right here. It's churning and not draining out 100%. But it's very common with plastic piping. You'll get a little bit of a dip and a little bit of a belly here and there. As long as it's not a 20, 30 foot belly, we don't really have much concern. And that is flowing right there. So we only had about a 4 foot little dip in it.
Where was that? Can you tell?
That's out in the street. It's out in the street. Not a big deal. That'll wash right through. You got a long sewer line, and it will wash through. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. And now we're back up on the property. And we did have, it looked like another clean out. And we'll locate that on the way back. And we'll flag it. I believe it may be on the side of the driveway.
Oh, that's nice. You got another midway clean out?
Yeah, I believe there is.
That's nice.
And now we're transitioning from white PVC plastic to some green SDR piping. And just some buildup right there in the turn again. Nothing to be concerned about. And this is our clean out. So we're going to stop. We're going to locate this area for a moment. So we're going to pause. Okay, we located this area, and it is in the foliage off the right-hand side of the driveway as you're facing the house from the street. And this is the test tee. This is the test tee that is installed to test the line when it's put in so that they can test it for permit purposes. So that's our test tee. Now we're going to pull back. This is all green SDR sewer piping. Got a little bubble right there. Probably just more than likely just a little dent in the plastic from when they laid it. Sometimes we get roots that want to try and push through the plastic as well, but there's no large trees in this area, so I doubt that's what it is. More than likely it's just a little ding from when they laid it. Generally that will not cause an issue. SDR plastic sewer piping is pretty thick. And then we have another, this is a clean out right here. So we're going to pause, we're going to locate this area. So you have, okay, there's a clean out in this area. We located it underneath a small tree, and it is in the foliage off to the right-hand side of the driveway as you're looking at the house from the street. And the pipe is 7 feet deep. I don't know if the clean out is up to grade somewhat. It may be a foot below the grade, might be 2 feet below the grade, don't know. But it's right where the little tree is. We're going to continue pulling back. You mark it?
Yeah.
We're going to continue to pull back, and we are in green SDR sewer piping. As I said, it's pretty heavy duty piping. Now we transition right here to white PVC plastic fitting, and then we're back to green SDR sewer piping. So they use PVC plastic fittings, it looks like, some of the transitions, some of the couplings, but they do appear to be in, yeah, they do appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. We're at about 30 feet from the clean out.
Nothing
And
appears like they cut corners in any way?
no. And there's a joint right there, appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. All this piping appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. Now we're going to make a turn. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we have a PVC inlet right there. Yeah, we're right in front of the driveway. We are in the driveway area right in front of the garage. And looks like that was a clean out because it's facing straight up, but it's underneath the pavers. And now we're back to black ABS plastic sewer pipe and fittings. Now we're coming back to our clean out. We're coming up and out of our clean out. We're going to try and run through the other line real quick.
What is it? Is the other line going into? Where's the other line going? I've never seen two before.
We're going to try and find out. So we've got another clean out right here. I don't know if this could be, it is. That's the cap. And it's got a little debris on it, it looks like. And that's the bottom of the pipe, excuse me. We're going to run that just to see where it goes.
I've never seen a double one. What would that be for? You pass it on the way out.
I passed what?
Same line.
Huh?
Same line.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it looks like
It's the same line, yeah.
It looks like a joint.
And that's probably what that fitting is right there in the driveway at 11 feet. Right there.
The same turn.
And it looks like a turn. It looks like there's the fitting in the driveway. So they're just, it's two clean outs. I'm not sure exactly why we have two clean outs. Unless one was going to be utilized for a backwater valve possibly, and they just didn't do it. There's an inlet right there. And that's the bottom of the pipe. We're going to pause for just a moment. We're going to run some water in the house. If we can we just flush a toilet down here?
Yeah.
Okay, just to see.
And the sink, or it has to be
No, just a toilet, it's fine. I want to see which side it comes through.
When I seen that one, you passed it.
Oh, it's coming through this one, it sounds like.
That's your first floor toilet.
Okay. See anything here? Nothing came through. I'm going to pause for a moment. So the water is coming through the clean out on the right-hand side, or excuse me, left-hand side as you're facing the garage from the street. You can see it right there.
Yeah.
It's coming through this one, not coming through this one. Maybe a portion of it might be coming from one portion of the house. The other one has a branch, has a Y, and that's probably what the Y is, 11 feet out.
Yes.
But everything's running well, no issues. It's flowing real good, you can see that. See it down in there, Dan? Right here. You can see it down below. It's got the light on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
flowing really well.
I think the kitchen's what's coming from behind.
So does that mean there's a good slope? There's a good slope then, right?
Oh yeah, all the water that we ran, you only had a couple tiny little dips in there, little bellies that were maybe 3 feet long and not holding that much water. The camera head's only an inch in diameter.
Yeah.
The pipe's 4 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
And it's only about 3 to 4 feet long, and the rest of it is draining great.
Well, it's good. I mean, it's
Yeah.
good when they have a good pitch on there and that water's coming out of there fast.
Yeah. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection. check the pressure?
Yeah, oh, no, I didn't.
Okay, we'll check.
I'll get
this.
I'll get it.
Huh?
If you finalize it, and I'll take care of it.
That's the conclusion of our video sewer inspection. Thank you.